All praise, honor, glory to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAQUADASH, the monarchs of the apostles and the elders of great millstone, and a sincere shalom to the occupants out there pushing the sincerity and the truth and the sound doctrine. This is going to be a really quick video. I was, looking at some of the red pill, blue pill stuff and all that other stuff, right? Uh, Red pills, blue pills, green pills, yellow pills, whatever other pill is all BS, man. Right? It's all BS. Right? The Lord is only concerned with the elect. Okay, that's it. Whether you gotta remember, man, a lot of these red pill guys, they're not with the Lord. They don't believe in the Lord. They don't believe in Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHWASHI, so we're not concerned with them. Us at Great Millstone, we're not concerned with them, right? I can't. I'm not going to sit here and speak for other Israelite camps, okay? Because other Israelite camps, they're full of shit too. Okay, they're BS too. Okay, they'll sit up there and whenever a celebrity comes out and say I'm an Israelite, here come the other Israelite camps all over it, and it's just like, bro, the Lord is only concerned with the elect, man. Okay, how many of these people, how many of these red pill guys know that they're Israelites, right? That don't mean anything. That don't mean a damn thing. So what? Right? So the Lord is only concerned with the elect. And I'm just a really quick video. I'm focusing on this scripture right here. Okay, Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord. Actually, let's go up here. 65 and 12. Okay. Therefore, therefore, will I number you to the sword. Okay, so what are we talking about when we say number you to the sword here? Okay, sword, knife, tools for cutting, right? So, when we go into the sword in, I didn't know I was going to do this, but when we go into sword in the etymology app, let's see what it says there. Okay, let's see what it says there. Sword, okay, offensive weapon consisting of edged blade, fitted hilt, okay, used for thrusting. So, because I remember looking this word up before. Okay, and this actually has so when you look at a sword, right? Like I'm gonna put you to the sword, right? When you look at a sword, it goes to hurt. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I kept looking past it. I don't have my glasses on right now. It says to hurt. Okay, so when you look at the sword, or it says to cut, right? Like cut your spirit, right? That's why we got Hebrews 4:12. The word of the Lord is sharper than any double-edged sword. Okay, so you have a sword to hurt. So the Lord is going to number you to the sword. Do you know? Do you know part feminism is part of that sword that He's numbering us to? And if you're not a part of the elect, you're gonna. We all suffer from it, sure, but you're going to suffer from it more. Then you're going to get on YouTube and start complaining about stuff that you have no control over. See, we sigh and cry for the abominations that's being done in the midst thereof. Yes, we're going to complain about the feminism, right? But we understand that we don't have any control of that. We always say that the Lord is in control of that, right? The Lord is the one that created feminism to do what? To destroy. Feminism is a sword, okay? And this red pill stuff, that's a sword too, man. Because a lot of that stuff misleads you, man. A lot of these red pill guys still sit up there and say that men and women are equal. A lot of y'all still say it. So you red pill guys, y'all full of shit too, man. And you had Israelites sitting up there trying to debate these red pill guys. That is just the dumbest things, man. But again, when you're dealing with YouTube, you have different doctrines, sure, like the red pill, like the Cooley with the new Fugazi, no Fugazi crap, right? And Sakari and the IHBK, right? You have different doctrines, sure, but the reasoning and the outcome is the same thing. You get on there, the reason being entertainment and a paycheck. And what is the outcome? The people got entertainment, the people got a pay, and y'all ran off with paychecks. That's the reasoning and the outcome of it, right? So you red pill guys, the Lord is putting y'all to the sword, right? The Lord is putting y'all to the sword, right? You got these women sitting up there throwing drinks in your faces and stuff like that. Do I feel sorry for you? No. Right? Do I feel, you know what I mean? All of y'all are going to be destroyed if you don't get right with the Lord, man. That's just what it is. You women, you men, all of you are going to be destroyed equally. Your children, all of y'all going to be destroyed equally if you don't if you don't get right with the Lord. See, there's no gray area in wickedness. So let's say you're not down with the feminism. I mean, let's say, hey man, no, I'm a man, and I ain't down with that feminist stuff, right? You know, ain't no. You could even say, hey man, ain't no woman equal to me. You know what I mean? I ain't down with all that. That's one part. What about the rest? What about the rest? Yet you're saying all this. Yet you're in Egyptology. Yet you claim to be an atheist. Yet you're a Christian, and you hate everything that you hate everything that's righteous with the Lord, right? So you have one part, but the other part you're eating pork crabs, or you're celebrating holidays. You're still worshiping your mothers. You know your wives, your women, right? You like I said, there's no gray area of wickedness. You could be right in one department and wrong in another, and there's one little leaven at the whole thing. So it doesn't really matter, right? Let's say you're not a simp. It doesn't really matter. We don't care. Okay? We really don't care. I say Great Millstone, we don't care. Right? You cannot be a simp all you want, man. We don't care. We're not on your side because you're not a simp. You know what I mean? Because you can still be a damn coon. A lot of you are. A lot of you red pill guys. A lot of you are coons. A lot of you still worship the women. A lot of you still sit up there and say men and women are equal. A lot of you in all these crazy philosophies and all these crazy doctrines. So you only got one part, right? So the Lord is going to number y'all to the sword equally. Doesn't matter. Okay? It says, I remember I did the video of Kevin Samuels because honestly, that's all I kept hearing about. And I'm not even gonna lie, amongst our brothers too, man. That's all I kept hearing about. Kevin Samuels this, Kevin Samuels that. I'm talking about way back when, he started blowing up, becoming a big thing, right? Kevin Samuels this, Kevin Samuels that, Kevin Samuels, and that's all I kept hearing about. So I did a video. You know what I mean? We're not robots here. I'm going to voice what I feel about that. And honestly, Kevin Samuels ain't doing anything new because the elders and apostles really started that. And that's the point of the video. The elders and apostles really started that. That Kevin Samuels thing, if you want to praise Kevin Samuels, that's for the world, man. That's for Jake in the world that don't really know any better. Right? But know that when it comes to us, the elders and apostles started that. Hell, I mean, look at what you're speaking. What are you praising Kevin Samuels so much for? You're speaking the same thing. In fact, better because you got the word of the Lord. Kevin Samuels was just off of his own word, man. And what he was trying to do is he was trying to fix families. They set him up too, man. Right? Remember, they the media, the medium, right? The middleman, they set him up too. Just like they set up Cynthia G's and all of us who was eradicated. She could be dead in a ditch somewhere. We don't know, right? They just annihilated her. They set up a lot of these red pill guys. They set up a lot of these blue pill. This blue pill music, we already know that's set up, right? They set up everything with the media. What we're telling you is that it's all about the elect, man. Not to get caught up in this stuff, right? It is all about the elect. That's all it's about. The rest is BS. What Paul say, count it as dung. Right? That's what it is. Okay? Therefore will I reading on, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called ye did not answer. They don't, a lot of these rip guys, they don't answer, they don't answer to the Lord, man. Right? It says, what I speak ye did not hear. So you're going based off of your own ideology. Yeah, man. Women are, this is why that red pill stuff get under my skin sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Some people on that red pill side are more reasonable with it. But you have a lot of people on that side that are just like, you're getting under my skin and you're just annoying. You're an annoying little shit, man. And it's just like, bro, you're doing all this complaining, right? You're doing all this complaining about the woman and all this, and like the same thing people do when they get on the internet and complain about the children in our generation and stuff like that, right? What's the answer? We're here telling you the answer, and you know what we get back? You're just a hate group. Those Hebrew Israelites. Oh, let's debate them because they're full of shit, right? That's what we get back. We're telling you the answers, and I'm not talking about these other Israelite camps, man. I'm not talking about them. Okay, I don't speak for them at all. Me personally, I do not speak for not one of these rats out here, man. That's what a lot of these Israelite camps are. They're a bunch of goddamn rats. I do not speak for them. I'm talking about us at Great Millstone. We are not concerned with the red pill, the blue pill. You know what I mean? We got men, we got men all up and down this block being treated like shit towards that woman. Do we care? Absolutely not, man. Is it an abomination? Yes. If we're going to sign and cry for it, no doubt. But them personally, we don't care, man. Because the Lord gave them up to vile affections, right? The Lord gave them up. That's for them to handle. We're seeking our own salvation. We don't care. Not concerned with it. Okay? Too much stress. Way too much stress. We got our own stuff to worry about. We're not concerned with the world. Okay? We're waiting on our deliverance. Okay? We're not concerned with these women out here. We're waiting on our deliverance. That's all. It's as simple as that. Okay? It says, but you did evil before mine eyes. It says, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. This is why you're stuck in a loop of complaining, a loop of complaints. We have the answer. Okay? We know what the answer is. This is why we're not on the internet. Man, I can't believe my wife did this, and I can't believe she put that man on child support. Man, I can't believe it. You know what I mean? We don't care about that. Okay? We already know what the deal is. You know what we're focused on, man? We're focused on prophecy. Again, we're focused on our deliverance. Because we know in the kingdom none of this is going to happen. So you know what we got to do? We got to sit back. I want to say relax to some degree. And let it play out, man. Way too much stress. Way too much stress. We really gotta sit back and just let it play out, man. Yeah, we're gonna see all these abominations around us. We're gonna see trains walking up and down the street, right? All these abominations that we're going through. Yes. Right? But we're praying to the Lord. We gotta pray to the Lord to have that balance. Right? These people chose wherein the Lord delighted not. And again, this is why you got Jake getting on YouTube. Which, if you having problems with women at this point, and you having problems with your wife cheating on you or whatever you want to call it, right? That's your fault. You want to know why? Because we're in the age of social media, and social media exposes an awful lot of that. It's been going on for so long, but now we got social media. Should be no excuse now. So if you get caught, that's really your fault. You get caught up with these women, that's your fault. Again, do I feel sorry for Jake? No. The Lord said don't pray for these people. I don't feel sorry for you. When I see Jake getting spit on and slapped by a woman and stuff like that, I don't feel sorry for him. Honestly, I say he deserves it, but she deserves it too. You all get what you get, man. You either get your good reward or you get a bad reward. You all deserve it. Like I said, is it still an abomination? Yes, it is. And we're still going to sigh and cry and say that, yes, this is an abomination. Feminism has destroyed the families. But do we feel sorry? No, because this is all of the Lord Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RACHAQUADASH. Okay? Verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI. Behold, my servants, this is the point right here. It said, behold, my servants shall eat. I wonder what it says for servants. I'm in the spirit of looking up just word after word after word lately. There we go. Yep. Worshippers. Okay. There we go. Slave, servant, It says man servant. Okay, yeah, servant to the Lord. Right. This comes to show you who or servants who the Lord's servants are. Technically, men. Right. Men's servants are women. This is what it is because it's an order in things. Right. It's an order in things. You have the Lord, the Most High, Yahweh. You have YAHAWASHI. Then you have the men. Then you have the women. Then you have the children. Right. This world flipped it all upside down and put, uh, I want to say, women over everything. You know, it's got the women, the children, then the man. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. It's completely flipped upside down, right? But as we see here, subjects, servants, worshipers of God. Okay, it says servant. So there we go, servant. Oh boy, it says of Israel. What? It says servant of Israel. Huh? What in the world? Wow, I didn't expect that. Hey, so there we go, right? So pretty much his worshipers, his servants, his slaves are going to eat, but ye shall be hungry, right? You are going to be hungry, okay? My servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Okay? So his servants are going to eat. This is only about the elect. Okay? You men getting on the internet, finding your wives cheating and stuff like that. Like I said, yeah, sure, it's an abomination. Really, honestly, like I said, if you're a man and if you can't look at a woman at this point and say, ah, nah, I'm probably not going to take that risk. I'm just going to fall back. If you can't do that at this point, especially with all this information out here, jokes on you. Jokes on you. And your comment board followers, man, I can't believe she did that, man. Man, that's horrible, man. I can't believe she did that. Oh well, yeah, okay. Y'all all gonna fall in the ditch, man. The blind is leading the blind. You red pill guys, man. Y'all blind leading the blind. Okay, a congregation of blind people. The blind congregation. You're the blind leading the blind, and y'all all gonna fall in the ditch. So that's all I got on this. Giving all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, to Yahweh, BAHASHAM, Yahweh Shai, BAHASHAM, Shalom.